Former National Enquirer publisher David Pecker returned to the stand today in Donald Trump's hush money trial. It could be the only one of Trump's 4 criminal prosecutions before his November 5th election rematch with President Joe Biden, especially as the Supreme Court is considering Trump's argument of presidential immunity. We're breaking it down tonight. Donald Trump starting his day by airing his grievances.
It's very cold in there, on purpose, I believe. They don't seem to be able to get the temperature up. It shouldn't be that complicated, but we have a freezing courthouse, and that's fine. That's just fine.
From the air conditioning to Melania's birthday.
But I do have to begin by wishing Melania happy birthday. She's in Florida. I'll be going there this evening after this case finishes up, this horrible, unconstitutional case.
With that off his chest, Trump sat through another day of testimony from key witness, former National Enquirer publisher David Pecker. This time, Trump's lawyers cross-examined Pecker and tried to poke holes in his truthfulness.
They're also specifically trying to diffuse the argument, which is necessary to the prosecution's theory of the case, that the scheme with respect to Karen McDougal and Stormy Daniels was all about helping Trump's political campaign, because that's the crux of the charge, is that this was a scheme to basically disguise unlawful campaign contributions.
The 72-year-old was granted immunity in the federal investigation into Trump's former attorney Michael Cohen, all in exchange for providing information on hush money deals. The defense saying it undermines his motivations.
So they're not trying to paint Pecker as an outright liar. That'll come later with Michael Cohen. But they're trying to suggest he's compromised.
They are trying to show that he cut a deal, he's trying to take care of himself, and throw Donald Trump under the bus in the process.
Yep.
In his testimony, Pecker said he found out that Stormy Daniels was trying to sell a story that she had a sexual relationship with Donald Trump and it would cost $120,000 to kill it. He said he told Michael Cohen, quote, "I am not purchasing this story. I'm not going to be involved with a porn star," adding that he already paid for others for Trump, totaling almost $200,000. Cohen, he recalled, said the boss would be furious. Pecker testified for a little over 10 hours across 4 days.
It should be over. The case is over. You heard what was said, and the case should be over. But you'll have to make that determination. I think we have a judge that will never allow this case to be over.
By late afternoon, prosecutors called Rona Graff, Trump's longtime assistant, to the stand. She was subpoenaed to testify.
She kept Trump's calendar. She kept the contacts on Outlook. She handled the emailing for him. Donald Trump, of course, is somebody who wouldn't put words onto paper in so many ways himself.
Trump's former assistant confirmed that she kept contact information for both Karen McDougal and Stormy Daniels and even saw Daniels within Trump Tower. New York prosecutors have charged Trump with falsifying business records to cover up the hush money payments. But could the former president be above the law?
Yesterday, I think in the Supreme Court having to do with immunity, I heard the argument was brilliant. I listened to it last night. I thought it was really great.
The U.S. Supreme Court's conservative justices did seem interested in the idea that presidents should enjoy some form of criminal immunity. This as Trump fights charges that he plotted to overturn the 2020 election, a lie that drove people to the Capitol on January 6th.
Where is the urgency to address the matter at hand, the former president's conduct?
Retired D.C. officer Michael Fanone, whose body camera showed him here being attacked during the insurrection, was tased and suffered a heart attack. Fanone was stunned by the Supreme Court justices yesterday.
And he may never be held accountable.
Certainly not before the November 5th vote. Meanwhile, Trump's first criminal trial resumes in New York on Tuesday.